Oh man, we have an amazing question today from Ruby Rod, who we love to hear from The Fifth Element, one of our favorite characters out there. Asks what games were ahead of their time, and there are really so many titles that we could list here, but we're going to keep it to three, and they're not necessarily the three best explanations for games that were ahead of their time, but they're three good ones. One of them is Trespasser, the Jurassic Park game that came out, I think, way back in 1998. Seamus Blackley, one of the architects of the original Xbox, was a part of designing this game. I remember interviewing him on the show floor at E3, and he promised everything. Unfortunately, the ambitions of the developers and the technology that was in the game were too much for PC gaming at the time, and it ran like crap, and it was an embarrassing title to play, and everybody was walking around in weird ways, and it was just hard to get it working, period. But very ambitious and definitely ahead of its time. Star Fox is another game that comes to mind. This was a Super Nintendo title that featured polygons and sort of 3D game design, flying around and blasting all kinds of ships. Obviously, Star Fox became a very important franchise for Nintendo, and we can't wait to hear about a Switch version of Star Fox at some point in the future. Another cool game, which was developed by Rockstar way back in the day, was Body Harvest for the N64. And the core conceit of this title, which probably sounds familiar to Rockstar fans out there, was the ability to jump in and out of all kinds of different types of vehicles. And it was a really fun, really quirky and weird title, sort of open world in its design. Looks ridiculously outdated these days, but I do remember really enjoying Body Harvest when it came out. So there are three games, but I know this list is enormous. If you've got some ideas for us, let us know in the comments below. And if you've got a question for us, don't hesitate to ask, because we answer them every day.